All right, everybody, it's time for the End of Chaser Spirits and Beer Pairing Show. It is Thursday, January the 22nd, 2026. Jersey Johnny coming at you. And with me, as always, on this show and many others, is Mr. Beer Samurai. How are you this evening, Mr. Samurai?
Hello, welcome, and welcome to cold and flu season.
Welcome to cold and flu season, yes.
As we're staring right down the barrel of another snowpocalypse.
Snowpocalypse, yes. I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm actually going to be stuck in North Jersey or not get there at all. So
well, we'll see. I'll be able.
Depends on the starting time and the amounts. Is where that line between for me is going to be over this weekend. But
and I've got like a bunch of office mates that they're from Italy. So I've got one guy going, "Oh, no, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen." They always say, lots of snow. There's never any snow. I said, well, you're right. Usually they'll like forecast a huge storm, and then the numbers will start coming down as we get closer. The numbers are going up.
You're going up. Yeah, they're going up. We're getting this. This is coming.
So we're getting this. It's going to be probably going to be an event, some sort of big event, some big snow event. So we'll see.
And they're up to. Literally, I've seen forecasts that are up to 2 feet on Sunday and then another half a foot on Monday.
Well, that's insane. But we'll see about that. But
see.
I was telling them, I said, it's your first time for a big snow in New York. If you get a chance, get up high and watch how they clear the snow in New York. It is impressive.
It is.
Because they get all the snow into the intersections.
And
then they just, from the center, just push out to both sides and just push it right into the rivers. So, Jersey Shore, you're probably going to have the water rise as they get rid of all their snow into the Hudson and the East.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think there's enough to do that.
Could you imagine? Oh my God. If the polar ice caps melt and don't raise the water, I don't think New York snow will.
Nope. So with it being as cold,
although people will argue with that fact with me too. On that.
This is true, but as cold as it's going to be, you got to protect yourself. Like I said in the beginning, it's cold and flu season. And I don't know about you, John, but anytime that I get even a sniffle or a little bit of scratchy throat,
I'm with you. Hot toddy.
Got to do a toddy.
Right to a toddy. So, and oddly enough, tonight's show is reimagined hot toddies. Reimagined hot toddies.
Okay. Yeah. So when the show started, you caught me kind of putting my toddy part into my mug.
Hey, this is a clean show. This is a family-friendly show.
No, it's not. And if you've noticed, I'm like wearing tiki gear because my tiki craze right now. I'm actually going to tiki-fy a toddy, John.
You are. I had a feeling you would.
Yep. So I've got some hot water here. I've already got. So what I've done is traditionally, and usually when I make a toddy, it's bourbon.
Of course.
Right. It's always bourbon. And
tonight, however,
because I'm tiki-fying it, it's going to be rum. Now, there's certain components that must happen in a toddy. And, other than the bourbon, that's lemon juice, honey, and spices, right? So my spices are always star anise, cinnamon sticks, and crystallized ginger.
Okay.
So I've got 2 ounces. Instead of bourbon, I went with pussers.
Yes,
pussers. So this
I say pussers too.
Yeah, I say pussers.
It's pussers. Yeah.
I think it's pussers though.
It is.
It's just pussers sounds disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd rather it sound like puss.
Yeah, than puss.
Right. Exactly.
So so that's what I've done there. Where are my? Hold on, I need my. The thing is, I got my cinnamon stick in there, but my cup is a little larger.
Oh, very nice.
So this cup is referred to as a suffering bastard, so I figured that'd be appropriate for a toddy.
There you go.
Right, that's the name of the cup. Cinnamon stick fell in there somewhere, so that's good. I'm gonna give this a sip. It's actually very nice. Oh no, I forgot 2 things. I forgot. Hold on. Because I really did want to tiki-fy it. I forgot 2 elements to this.
2 elements. Let me guess. Argon, and neon.
No, actually, I put hydrogen and oxygen in it, but I heated it up first.
Okay, right, there you go.
More elements now. So need is a table that allows me to face the camera when I do this, but I don't have that. So I'm going to put that in there. This is called orgeat. Orgeat is an almond-based syrup.
Yep.
And
we talked about orgeat on the last one we did. It's been a minute since we did this. More on that in a little bit. But yeah, we talked about it because the last show we did was, in fact, tiki drinks. So
tiki drinks. And also I'm putting in something called falernum. Falernum is it's a spiced syrup. Okay. So it's the primary spice in it is allspice, which is very popular in the and I lost my lemon. My lemon's floating around in there now too. Right. Oh no, it's on the floor. We'll put this over here. Yeah, my garnishing is an absolute disaster. But let's see. But the drink is not.
That's a very
that's lovely. That's actually absolutely lovely. I'm calling this a hot toddy.
Toddy.
Now, do you know why? Do you know the history of Navy rum?
Of Navy, you know what? I don't know as much history of Navy rum as you do, but why don't you tell everybody again?
So Navy rum, of course, the British Navy had all kinds of island colonies in the Mediterranean.
Oh, sure.
And so they would get rum. They found out that rum actually held up pretty damn well to a hot climate. So what they did to keep the morale of the sailors up, they gave them a ration of rum daily that equaled about 1/8 of a pint of rum. That was called a tot.
A tot.
A T-O-T.
And
then what they would do is they would mix it with lime juice and something, probably a little bit of water as well. That's where the word grog comes from. So you've heard Navy grog.
Navy grog, yeah, of course.
So when warships started having computers, more sensitive devices, and nuclear weapons on board,
they took the rum away.
They decided, let's not get the sailors drunk first thing in the morning. So they stopped it, and that day became known as Black Tot Day. They had faux funerals. They wear black, and to this day, on the anniversary of Black Tot Day, they still do this. They wear black armbands and have fake funerals.
There you go.
So this is a hot toddy.
Hot toddy. Gotcha.
Hot toddy.
Very nice.
What are you doing, John?
I'll tell you in a second. Catch up on a couple of comments here. Vanessa Kitty. Hi, Vanessa. How are you?
Hey, Vanessa.
Thank you for tuning in. And she just said allspice, nutmeg, ginger, cinnamon, and cardamom, etc. always in her pantry.
Yep. And
I've got pantry.
I heard it right. Hey, don't raise the mizzen mast.
This is very true. Very true. All right. So for mine, all right. First of all, we'll start with this. Now, I always put my hot toddies in. I have clear, almost like. And she said, interesting. She said, almost like the clear coffee mugs, right? The little taller ones, like Irish coffee glasses.
I would say that I call it an Irish coffee glass.
Irish coffee glass, right?
It's a stemmed glass coffee mug.
Right.
Footed, not stemmed.
Footed, yes, footed, yeah. Now I have two of them.
One for you, one for Jess, for when you have Irish coffee.
Of course. I spent an extra 5+ minutes looking all over for this damn glass just now. Yeah, and Jess is not home, so I cannot find it anywhere. So,
and your external hard drive is missing.
Necessity is the mother of invention, right? And my external hard drive is missing, right?
She's working apparently.
She's working, right? So, what you got? So, necessity is the mother of invention. So, I do have this is going to be my chaser part. And not really the chaser, but it's the beer part of my glass, my drink, even though it's just the glass. I'm going to use this.
There you go.
All right.
That's a lot of toddy.
It is. Well, it's the smaller one. It's the one I got from
Okay.
from Oddbird, if you remember.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is just it's. I think it's a 14 ounce, and I'm not going to fill it. But anyway, so we're starting with that. So what I did, I'm going with bourbon, of course.
Okay.
But as you said, the elements you need. Now you mentioned honey and lemon, right?
Yep. Those.
Well, it's you can shrink that down a little bit to citrus and sweetener.
Okay.
Okay, citrus. And
I disagree with the honey. I think there has to be honey. I'm with you with the citrus, but I think there's properties within honey that are necessary.
And I agree, and more on that in a moment. But I am going with honey.
Oh, good honey.
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
But my citrus is not lemon; it's orange.
Okay.
And my spice is orange bitters, and I'm making
an old-fashioned toddy.
Old-fashioned toddy. Okay, that's why I wore this shirt tonight. So there you go.
So it should be called a ye old hot toddy.
Ye old hot toddy. So
with an e at the end of old.
I squeezed a little bit of orange juice that I'm putting in first, just a drop in the bottom because, obviously I'm not going to squeeze the orange into it up here. I did it downstairs ahead of time. So then I'm going to put in.
You don't need to get anything on that computer. It's already glitchy as
it's already glitchy enough. It does not need that. So putting in my honey. There we go. So one nice bar spoon of honey, which I will stir in a moment. Then I'm putting in the one orange in it. So the garnish is right into it. Okay. And for my bourbon, just a little Buffalo Trace.
There you go. That's nice. I'm gonna be back in 1 second. Hold on.
All right, I'll keep talking. So gonna use a little Buffalo Trace here. And we're gonna pour basically a shot and a half. We're gonna do. There's one, and then another half. There we go. And then, as they say, or as Dave said, we need the element, right? So we need
two elements.
Water. Two elements.
Two of one of them, one of the other.
Exactly. So we're going to put in our hot water. It's still nice and hot in this. All right. There we go. And that's there. And I can have another one if I want afterwards too. So
I need bigger cinnamon sticks.
You said that one other time that you use cinnamon sticks. You did say you need bigger cinnamon sticks.
The taller ones, because they're just. I use the glasses I use are too tall.
All right. All right.
Ding 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 ding.
And there is the toddy.
There you go. You can't see mine, but
you can see mine.
I can see yours.
There you go. So
you can show me yours. I'm not showing you mine.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh my God, that's fantastic.
There we go. So we have reimagined toddies.
We have reimagined toddies. So now, as you would expect, I did flirt with the idea of not using honey, but using a different sweetener. And Dave, what would that have been?
It's exactly what Vanessa Kitty had come up with in her comment.
Yes, she did. I'll catch up in a second. She says, mine has a foot but no stem. I hate stemmed glassware. She said, nice little mug. Thank you very much, Vanessa.
She's talking about the glass.
The glass is nice too.
She's talking about the glass.
Yeah, right. Anyway, but she did. Yes, she did say slip in maple syrup. Yes, I did. I did think about using that. And if I do have a second one, because this water bottle is amazing. It keeps cold water freezing cold without ice on a hot day. In fact, I could put ice in this and water and leave it in a hot car, like a 90-degree car, for a couple hours, and there's still ice in it. And it does the same with hot water too.
So does this one, but I've got cooler stuff on mine.
You got much cooler stuff on yours.
And of course, that might be the coolest right there.
Oh, it's 100% the coolest.
But that one's pretty close right there.
Yeah, you're right. It is pretty.
Yeah,
close.
that death pool's pretty damn as a semi.
Yeah,
I know that lager room guys.
The lager room, yes.
Yeah, there's that.
So, and then
and you know what where this is from right here. If it can focus in on it. No, it can't.
It can't.
It can't. It says the main thing is the beer. Just the shape of the sticker should give it
the main thing is the beer. Yeah, absolutely.
Narragansett.
She has vanilla beans stored in test tubes. Those beans are a tiny bit of heaven to cook with. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Of course they are.
And what brand thermos? This is a thermo flask. Thermo flask.
I have that. Mine's a Yeti.
There you go.
That was actually a gift from a vendor.
Very nice. Very nice. So this is delicious. I'm glad I made this one, but I think if I do have a second one, I think I am going to I'm going to try it with maple.
Well, the one thing I did play around putting in it is this stuff right here.
That's some tasty stuff. That Trader Vic's macadamia nut.
Very. But you know what? I just like this right over ice.
You know what? You're not wrong. I've had it many times over ice. It's really tasty.
It's delicious. Oh.
It really is tasty. Is it sweet? Yes, but is it cloyingly sweet? Is it like a syrup? No. It's macadamia nut liqueur. It's exactly what.
And you let it sit on the ice for a little bit and let that melt get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Waters it down a little bit, thins it out, and it's actually quite nice.
I have made a syrup with it, just ever so slightly because I don't want to boil off a lot of
ice cream.
And put it on ice cream. Absolutely, yeah. It's so good. Vanessa just said, she said first, my thermoses keep hot coffee hot for over 12 hours. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And she says hydro flasks, thermo flasks, Yeti, and my current favorite titanium products from
I thought it was the Vatican.
I thought it was Vatican too, from the Vatican. I'm like,
well, it's blessed, so I guess it can do whatever it wants.
Well, what did Robin Williams say in Good Morning Vietnam? Vatican-related bath products. That's right. New Pope on a rope. Wash with it, go straight to heaven.
Yes.
Adrienne Cronauer.
Mm-hmm.
She said, a little bit of sweet, don't overpower it. Same with coffee. Absolutely. All right. So I might do that, but I might. It depends on how much I'm enjoying this. I might just go right to what we were planning on doing after the toddies.
Yes, the chaser portion of the and a chaser show.
Right, which is not going to be beer tonight, but something else. Mm-hmm. And I have something in store. It's just very, very nice. It's definitely a favorite of mine. Mm. So she said, Voltkin, a Cali company.
Okay.
So Tom sends his regrets. He's working. He just went back to work today.
After his surgery.
After surgery, carpal tunnel surgery. And that's not, I'm not violating any HIPAA violations here. Violating a HIPAA violation? No. Violating any HIPAA rules.
You're not violating any HIPAAs?
HIPAAs, right.
Yeah, good luck with that anyway, because...
In any event,
either they're going to make you their bitch, or you're going to pay for it.
Yeah, pay for one way or the other.
Oof, yeah.
Because he has come on several of the last couple. I'm doing good tonight.
That's a strong toddy.
These are very, very. What do they call it? Something. It's just like stupid anachronisms. Anyway, whatever.
Anachronisms are right word, but okay.
But in any event, on that note, we will. He might jump on because he's behind the bar tonight. So he does have the link. If he jumps on at some point, that's a beautiful thing. But so now anybody that watches the Log Room Guys beer podcast obviously knows plenty of what Dave and I have been doing over the last couple weeks because obviously we talk all about it every week, right? But if you are just watching this show or just listening to this show and you don't know, please tune into the Log Room Guys Craft Beer Podcast. However, what have you been making? What drinks have you been experimenting with over the holidays? The first couple of weeks here, a few weeks of 2026.
It's either been, there's beer, there's wine, spirits neat, and tiki drinks. Also tiki drinks. What you can't, I don't know if you can see it right here, but this right here, that's an ice maker, and it makes those little cubes of ice that they use in the tiki drinks.
Oh, it's beautiful. The little ones.
Yeah, I love this thing. I've got a big gallon bag of it in the freezer because the thing's not huge, so I have that. And as you can see, for those who have seen my bar before, you can see there's some additions here.
Oh, yeah.
And these are the tiki mugs that I've been collecting. The coolest ones are actually up top. I'm going to have to re-angle just a little bit so you can see them. They're up there.
Oh, they're very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some really cool ones up there. And I've actually been working with developing some tiki drinks, and just having fun with it.
Yeah. I mean, I've been working on a couple. I have to admit I haven't been doing anywhere near as much as you have with it, but I have done a few. I've done a few. Right? Who would? Right? There's some tiki bars that haven't experimented lately with the amount of tiki drinks you can make. So.
No, they've got their set menu and they'll stick to them. Except I do know that Paradise Lost rotates their menu seasonally. I mean, they've got their standards, of course.
Sure.
But they have things that they'll add on seasonally. But my goal is to invent a tiki drink for each one of my different pieces of glassware, cupware, tiki-ware.
So you use a specific tiki glass.
Yep.
For that specific tiki cocktail.
Yeah, I mean, this one right here, the first one I ever invented goes in this.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one I ever invented is called the Tiki Sacrifice because I made the damn thing. And the first thing I did as I was cleaning up was broke the mug.
Right.
So I had to order another one. So this one, that one's called Peanut.
Yeah, it looks like it's a Polynesian relative of Mr. Peanut.
Yeah, right. Then this one here, there's crossed like samurai swords on it.
Mm-hmm.
I developed one called the Rusty Scabbard, and that goes in this one.
So you're gonna say trombone?
No. But I've got a few more. There's one I'm developing.
Because I'll tell you, if that's the drink you invented, I'm not having it.
This sucker right here. This is a Lono mug, and I'm working on one for Lono.
Yeah.
That one's very, very cool. But I've got a lot of things on here that require their own drink.
Very nice. Very nice.
And I'm working on a bunch of them. So
very nice.
But that's pretty much what I've been doing.
That's awesome. I'll talk in a second.
I'm getting a lot of citrus.
Very nice. I'm getting a lot of citrus too. Vanessa, as you can imagine. Vanessa said, "Hope he's healing up well."
Yeah, the scars look good, actually.
Yeah, they definitely do. She said 3 degrees tomorrow, 12 to 18 inches of snow on Sunday, maybe. I think it's even, and we're getting more because the further north, the less snow.
Yeah,
so.
It's right along the coastline. It's getting walloped.
Exactly. And then she said, I try to catch each of your shows, check in with each of your shows. Yes, you do.
And we appreciate it.
We appreciate it. She was on with the sports podcast last night, too. We appreciate that as well. Absolutely. She said, I met a long-time tiki hut maker in the Pensacola area. His work was quite impressive, she said.
Tiki huts.
And she said,
I don't have the room for a tiki hut.
And she said, I like your collection. And then we got
still growing.
Rod J. Cheers,
hey,
Cheers, Rod.
Cheers, Rod.
Cheers, Rod. Thanks for tuning in. Vanessa said, hi, Rod.
And what Rod said?
And Rod said, hey, Vanessa. There you go.
There you go.
And then Doug Smith.
This son of a bitch. So this is all his fault.
It's all his fault.
All his fault. This is all his fault.
More Tiki Drinks just made a hurricane from the Grog Log. Says it's from Pat O'Brien's, but it's very different, especially the color, from any hurricane he's ever had. Yeah,
I've got a hurricane glass to make one of those in. I've even got a nice collection of the little umbrellas.
Oh yeah,
cocktail umbrellas.
Sure.
I got a shit ton of them, but I have one glass over here that I keep them in, and just drop one on the floor. Mm. I was going to put one in this drink. I was going to put it into the top of the cinnamon stick. Mm-hmm. But as you know, the cinnamon stick is
too short.
It's swimming with Luca Brasi.
You got Luca Brasi in there too.
Yeah.
There you go. So, and then Vanessa said a portion of above us will get a larger volume of snow. There you go. And then Vanessa said, cheers, Rod. Hi, Douglas. And she said, hurricanes, Mai Tais, yum, absolutely. Yeah.
So Mai Tais, this is my Mai Tai glass. My Mai Tai glass is Star Wars themed. Mm-hmm. Actually, it's a Tiki Star Wars themed glass. I mean, we're not going to go through and point out all the Star Wars references, but they're there.
My top three Tiki drinks, and you know what they are. My number 3 is a fog cutter.
That's a damn good drink. I actually made Carrie one of those the other night in her Dragon Cup. Because she asked for a fog cutter. What she didn't realize is that the fog cutter had about 4.5 ounces of spirits in it. About half of those ounces was 151.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Fog cutters are no joke.
Yeah, she's the only thing's really stronger is a zombie.
Mm-hmm. My number 2 is a Mai Tai. It really is. Mm-hmm. And of course, Dave, you know what my number 1 tiki.
Singapore Sling.
Singapore Sling.
Mm-hmm. I think my number 1 it's got to be a Mai Tai, followed very closely by the Pearl Diver.
Very nice.
So it's like we're doing hot toddies. Tiki culture does allow for hot buttered rum.
Sure.
But a cold buttered rum is a Pearl Diver.
True. Yeah, you're right.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely delicious. And number three might be my tiki sacrifice. It's like the first one I ever invented, and every now and then I go back to it. I'm like, I don't need to tweak this. This came out.
It came out very well.
First one out of the box. So I've had to tweak the hell out of every other one that I've done since that one. But that one does pretty well. And I did do one for the holidays called the Luli Lule, and it's LEI.
Luli Lule, LEI, right?
Get it? And that's a cranberry-based tiki drink. And that one came out pretty nice too.
Awesome, that's cool.
So,
yeah, you know what? I did over the holidays. I did try a tiki drink with cranberry. It was pretty cool. It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I did enjoy it. Whatchamacallit? The where am I? Fine. Here we go. I'm just getting back to. Oh, hold on. Doug Smith first. He said, "We are going to get buried in the DC area." Yep. Yes, you are. We're not too far behind you.
Yeah.
Vanessa said, I found the largest glasses one New Year's Eve and made some truly huge Mai Tais.
That's danger right there. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger,
Will Robinson. Anyway, she told everybody at the party that when they finish it, they could have another if they could walk into the kitchen. There you go.
Well, you do know that the zombie was invented by Don the Beachcomber, and at his bar, the zombie limit 2.
Limit 2, yeah.
That was it.
And Vanessa said Mai Tais are high on her list as well.
Mm-hmm.
Doug Smith said, Dave and Johnny, get Jeff Barry's Taboo Table, old school Polynesian recipes.
He's talking about food now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And a lot of people don't realize, and I had them for dinner tonight, as a matter of fact. Crab rangoons were invented by Trader Vic.
Okay.
And so a lot of the things that we know as basically Chinese/Polynesian food in the United States were invented by the tiki culture. The poo-poo platter, that's tiki culture invented that. So that goes so well with tiki drinks.
I miss, and I don't know, Dave, I don't know if you ever got there in North Jersey before all of them closed, but I miss the Jade Fountain.
Jade Fountain, you mentioned it before, but I never got to the Jade Fountain.
It was so good. The food was incredible.
I'll tell you what, the poo-poo platter.
The drinks were amazing. I mean, it was. I mean, everybody says, "Hey, it's a Chinese food restaurant." It was a Polynesian restaurant.
Well, Lee's Hawaiian Islander.
Sure, Lee's Hawaiian Islander. Here, if Lee's Hawaiian Islander is a 9,
yeah,
Jade Fountain was a 10.
Well, Lee's Hawaiian Islander poo-poo platter is by far the best poo-poo platter I've ever tasted. Those, my God. So their ribs are marinated in pineapple juice. Mm-hmm. And then they put the barbecue sauce.
And they put the barbecue sauce on it.
Yeah.
There you go.
So,
we'll definitely, Doug, I'm going to, now that you said that, because Doug, all you have to do is tell us what to get. And for some reason, I go right to Amazon and order the damn thing. So I'll be looking at Jeff Barry's Taboo Table probably as soon as we finish this.
I've already got 2 of his drinks. I've got the Grog Log, which Doug mentioned earlier, and and Intoxica.
Intoxica, there you go.
Yeah.
Vanessa Kitty said, buttered rum, licking my lips on that one.
That's a good one. And the butter does get like all over.
It does, that's for sure. Rod J says we're getting hit in Cincinnati as well. Absolutely are.
It's coming across.
It's coming. We all are. This is a huge storm. We already got 11 inches on the ground and 2 inches overnight.
Nice. So.
And then Rod J said, oh, wow. And then Vanessa said, poo-poo platters up in Chicopee, Massachusetts. The Hukilau closed.
Yeah.
I had so many poo-poo platters there. There you go.
I'll say a popo platter is something different. That's when you drink too much, try to drive home, and the lights come on behind
The
you.
lights come on.
Oh, it's the popo.
That's a popo platter, right?
Yep.
Exactly. You got to stick with the poo-poo platter, not the popo
Mm-hmm.
platter. There you go. But they were both. I mean, they were both mentioned in there. The popo platters and the poo-poo platters. There you go.
Poo. Because I think it was originally they spelled it P-U''U.
It was P-U''U. You're right.
Poo. But you go to any restaurant, it's just P-U now.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
you don't, and you want to avoid ordering it when the restaurant on the menu spells it P-O-O.
Correct.
Just avoid. Just move on to something else.
And it's P-O-O-H. They come with these teddy bears.
Right. Exactly.
But then they cook them in front of you and just you destroy your childhood.
And their face gets like it's
starts
like
to melt.
It's like in Ghostbusters when they actually first hit with the proton packs, they hit the
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Stay Puft Marshmallow, and his face gets all. Vanessa said, "LOL." She meant poo-poo. There you go. We knew what you meant,
but it was too funny.
We couldn't let it go. Yeah.
Nah,
So, anyway.
Have you met me?
Exactly. So
watch the show.
So how you doing on your toddy there, sir?
Hold on. Mm-hmm. It's more in here than I thought it was. Hold on.
You don't have to finish it. Just keep drinking it. I have more.
I'm still drinking it. That thing was full, and there's still more in it. I'm gonna go to my chaser.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to my chaser too, and I actually might make another toddy too. But
you do that. But I'm going to. So for
I'm going to chaser too. So good.
For Christmas, my better half, with the help of some friends, got me this.
Mm-hmm.
And what's cool is it's the T. I didn't have the T.
There you go.
I now have 5 of the letters.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'll take it out of its
bag. Do you have the X yet?
I've got 3 of them. So I'm going to pour out. This is not something that you pour like 3 ounces at a time. You don't pour doubles of this.
No.
This is going to be, as we mentioned, this is going to be a dram. That's all I'm pouring of.
That's it, just a dram. That's all I'm getting on mine too.
This is 1 finger. This isn't even 2 fingers.
Just enough to sip on and enjoy.
And it's definitely not the Scottish 2 fingers. You know the Scottish 2 fingers. No, this.
Oh no, this is the Philly 2 fingers.
That's the Philly 2. That's the Jersey 2 fingers. Come on.
No, it's Jersey and Philly combined.
Yeah,
and a little New York too. So I mean,
yeah. But so the thing about Blanton's being a single barrel is you never know what you're going to get, and that's the magic.
It's like a box of chocolates, right?
Yes. Blanton's is like a box of, but so. The notes that I prefer in bourbon, which is most tasters of bourbon prefer in bourbon, except for those who just really like to be smacked in the face and prefer the creosote and tobacco. I like a little tobacco's nice. Leather's good. Of course, vanilla. You want that caramel, the vanilla caramel flavor. But I love it when you get a little bit of citrus in that.
Nice.
A little bit of citrus note. This has all of the notes that I love, and this is just recently opened, so this is going to develop through the years. This will probably take me a couple of years to get through this bottle as I savor it.
Yes, I will this bottle too. It's been a bit,
and it's already. This is already drinking very, very nicely. Because I had 1 bottle that was nothing but it was mostly like licking a telephone pole, and that's the risk you take. And that's why a lot of people won't throw the money down on Blanton's or any single barrel that's high up there, because you don't know what you're going to get.
True story.
So
very nice, very nice.
That is very nice. Compared to the Hot Toddy, this is Bernie.
Yep.
And I'm not talking Sanders.
No, yeah, exactly.
Though I could use those mittens for the snow coming up.
This is true. All right. So for my chaser, if you will, I'm gonna have a little bit, just a dram, of my one of my favorite bottles that I have. That's Bomberger's Small Batch.
There you go. I thought you were gonna do the Wellers.
I was gonna. I decided I want to do the Bombergers. I'm in a Bombergers mood. So
I miss Bambergers.
Bombergers.
And Bradley's.
It's Bomb Burgers.
And Two Guys.
Hey. Oh, I miss Two Guys. I miss all those places.
Yeah.
So,
and then they closed, and then Caldor opened.
Yeah.
And then they closed and Target opened, and I called Target Caldors for about 10 years.
That's what it was. There you go. I love this. I love this bottle so much. 108 proof. And just a gem in a Glencairn.
See, this is the closest I got to a Glencairn. You got it footed, so
I got it footed.
But this has got the bowl shape is very similar.
It does, yeah, it is.
And it's double walled.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever temperature you pour it in at,
that's where it's going to stay. It's going to stay there, yeah.
So this is not a good brandy glass. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, no. Oh my God, Dave, smell this.
That's nice.
It's nice. That's nice. This is,
I like those caramel notes. They're not overpowering.
Then this. I love this bourbon. This is one of my favorite bourbons. I gotta get the PFC though. I gotta get a bottle of PFC. I gotta hook up with that. PFG, not PFC.
Like private first class.
Yeah, PFG. That's why I said it. PFG. Okay. It's a Freudian slip because of the rank, right? PFG. Fine grain, precision fine grain. It's the next level up from the small batch.
I just got a notification that I have a work meeting right now.
Right now, well, you just got the notification now, or the work meeting is right now?
No, the work meeting's right now.
Oh well, that sucks. So I got to take a sip of my bomb. This is, this is one of those, and I say this all the time about beer, but this bourbon definitely qualifies for that. This is one of those drinks where I don't want to drink it because if I do, the smell will go away. So,
but you got to.
That is. Oh, hold on. I need a tissue. So good.
You don't have the stock underneath the table that you usually have.
Right here. Yeah. Lotion's over there too.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. Toffee notes. Caramel, a little bit of vanilla, not too much, a little bit, more toffee. Definitely tobacco, but subtle tobacco. So I when I said that, I realized that it seemed like it was full of tobacco. No, it's subtle tobacco,
right?
But and leather, but the toffee is definitely up front. Not sweet by any means. The alcohol's there. But there's a burn, but it's a pleasant one.
Yes,
it's very, very nice,
as a bourbon should do.
Absolutely. All right, catch up on a couple of. Oh my God, we have a bunch to catch up on here. Vanessa said the restaurant also had some great comedy nights. Okay. And she said she was still active in those days. And then
I think she meant in the military.
And then she clarified active duty. There you go. Doug Smith said, I have 2 poo-poo platters at 2 old school Chinese Polynesian places in the last 2 months. Cheers, Vanessa and Rod. Doug, you got to let us know when the 3 of us are going to Lee's Hawaiian Island.
Yeah, he just got back from Rhode Island again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he didn't. He didn't stop in Jersey. So.
No, he had to blow through again.
Right. Vanessa said,
"You pay your tolls the way you want. I'll pay them the way I want."
Exactly. Vanessa said, "Hey, next time, wave all your fingers at me."
Or all 10 of them.
All 10.
I'll drop my drink if I do.
There you go. LOL. She said, "Aged tobaccos, the ones aged correctly." There you go. Absolutely. Those leaves are pleasure to make cigars with. Absolutely. Absolutely. And on that note, I did just. These are this particular humidor, this particular cigar right here. I can't wait to light my fire pit and have that one outside.
Is that a Maduro?
Oh, it's definitely Maduro. Yeah.
Very nice.
It's like, it's just this side of Oscuro. So nice.
Cool.
Can't wait for that. This is my travel humidor.
Yes.
And it's a Rabbit Hole distillery in Louisville. Travel humidor. So,
also very nice.
There we go. Catching up with this, she also said, or Doug said, Taboo Table has a drink section as the last chapter. A few very good recipes, including Sneaky Tiki from Trader Dick's in Reno, Nevada.
Well, that peanut that I showed you, what I call the peanut cup, that's actually from Trader Dick's.
Trader Dick's.
As a matter of fact, so is this one right here. This is my what you call it, my scorpion bowl.
Very nice.
And my scorpion bowl, if I can turn this around, you can see on the back of it, it says Trader Dick's.
Trader Dick's.
From the Nugget.
And what is she trading back?
Money for happiness.
There you go. All right, fair enough. Vanessa said, I just realized I learned cigar rolling 51 years ago. When you were 3?
She was 3.
Oh my God, Vanessa.
Hey, times were tough. You had to make your money.
You had to make it. Staff Sergeant retired. I was gonna come up with something for Red.
I was gonna say, like, come on, you're from a fire department family. I'm from a military family. We both know what RAT stands for.
I know. And she said, "Nice." I'm assuming she was either talking about your mug or my cigar, one or the other. Pelican makes a great humidor. My cigar. Yeah. Oh, very nice. Cool. Yeah, I can't wait to. And this, and when I light that cigar, I will be having a dram of my bomb burgers. It's fantastic. I will definitely be having the bomb burgers, not the Weller. I haven't opened that Weller yet.
Oh, okay.
Or this one right here. I got this one not too long ago. It's Great Jones. It's the rye.
I like Great Jones. Have you ever been?
I have not. No, I've only drank. I have not been.
I've been a few times. It's a really close, really cool place to sit and drink.
You know what we got to do? We got to go to one day. We got to go in. We got to go to Great Jones, and then we got to go down to Paradise Lost.
Here's the thing: you can even reverse that, and you're not going to make it to the other one.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying you're not going to want to leave whichever one you start at.
Well, we could try. We could attempt to. How's that?
We can make an attempt.
We can give it the old college try.
We can do that. Mm-hmm. Though I went to Rutgers, so that's kind of weak. We didn't really try much.
I went to William Patterson.
Oh yeah, Harvard on the Hill. Nice.
No, Harvard on the Hill is
that's
Berg Community College. It's Harvard on the Highway.
That's Harvard on the Highway. Will on the Hill or Harvard on the Hill is William Patterson.
William Patterson, yeah.
Yeah.
And when I went there, it was just a lowly state college.
And now it's a university. Excellent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There you go. Whatchamacallit? Vanessa said, the Golden Nugget, I last stayed there in the 90s. There you go.
Okay.
She cannot touch any cedar wood along with redwood or mesquite.
Oh, so yeah, she can't touch a humidor then.
Right. She became allergic in 2005. That episode was 6 months of ugh.
Well, hope it was the September, because at least you'd be ready for International Tobacco Pirate Day.
There you go. Well, she did spell it right. This is fantastic. How's your blends?
It's blends. It's yummy.
These bomb burgers are so good. I definitely got to get a bottle of the PFG. I have to break down and get it. So cool.
So
are you still drinking your toddy?
Well, I'm going to save the toddy for last. Get the toddy done. But let's see. Parting thoughts. We got the storm coming up.
We do. We have the storm coming up.
And a lot of these bottles that you see here will probably be
used
a lot lower by the time
at least a little lower, but
well, what's interesting is all the bottles that you see up top here. These are all this here is for making tiki drinks, and there's even some down here. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you noticed the Hamilton Beach back here.
Oh, I saw the Hamilton Beach back there.
Yeah, so that's a necessity.
Mm-hmm.
So
it almost. What's funny is from here. I knew it was. I mean, I knew what it was because I have one too, right? But if you don't know it's the Hamilton Beach, if you didn't know, it almost looks like an alien
head, right? Yeah, right. But no, that's there. So yeah, the whole top. Oh, what's really neat is I ordered these things.
Oh, nice. Cool.
These. So the thing with making tiki drinks, there's so many ingredients. and there's so much prep work involved
Mm.
that having these beakers, because also your measurements have to be precise.
Right.
Having these beakers is really great for staging your ingredients before you put the tiki drink together.
Right.
So yeah, I came across these and I was like, man, these are fantastic.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, that's definitely cool. I have a rudimentary kind of setup whenever we do one of these shows in front of me here. I did, however, move my drink cart here, which I can move it out whenever I need to get into this bookshelf or that bookshelf or anything like that. But I have it right here. So whenever I need anything from it, I could just turn around and grab it. Not the Utopias, just the other stuff. But whatchamacallit, that was just there for the show the other day.
I need to have like a table here so I can make stuff in front of the camera without having to show the back of my head.
Yeah, there's a few that do it. Just get a stand-up desk.
Well, actually, I've got TV tables.
Yeah, you can do
I'll
that.
probably bring a TV table in here and do that, but I'll be looking down because it's down. It's down. So we'll see.
Fair enough.
I'll figure something out. And I got to figure out the lighting in this room. I need something like over there that'll work. Something
in front of you that casts the light that the lamp behind you is casting right now.
Yeah, because the overhead's right here, and it just, as we saw before the show began, it's just, I look like I'm in like, I look like I'm getting ready for a Japanese drama.
Right.
Because the completely whited out, and then I can draw on the face.
Gotcha. But, I had a question for you. I'm wearing, if you notice, I'm wearing my Wiggle whiskey.
Yes. From Pittsburgh.
From Pittsburgh. When you guys were out in Pittsburgh, it was about a year and a half ago now that you guys were out there, right?
Yep.
When you did you get to Wiggle while you were out there?
We didn't get to the Wiggle on the Strip.
Okay, that's the main one.
That's the distillery. We got to the Wiggle at the ballpark.
All right. Hold that thought, because our third cast member, Mr. Whisperer, is gone. Where did he go?
He was there and he's gone. Maybe he had a customer.
He might have had a customer. I'm going to text him really quick just to see if he just disconnected or is coming back on. There he is.
Okay.
And there he is. Tom, how are you, sir?
It's Tom. Hey, Tom.
Still at work, so I've got to do this quickly, but I whip this up. So for me, a hot toddies always has to have the whiskey, the honey, and the lemon, right?
Sure.
And so I did a peppermint simple.
Interesting.
So I just kept it simple, but want to try something different here. And for the whiskey, I used Maker's 46 because I wanted that extra vanilla that particular whiskey imparts.
Nice. Very
interesting. But yeah, you just reiterated something we said at the top of the show, which was it's the spirit, it's citrus, and it's honey. Those are and spices. Those are your ingredients of a toddy.
Well, and I didn't feel bad before I started drinking it, but I feel better already. So as though this is my first day back at work from surgery. Everything is doing well. I've got movement in the hands I haven't had for quite some time. So
that's great to hear.
I'm out of pocket for a little bit, but it's good to hang with you guys, even if it's just for a minute.
Absolutely. So yeah, we did. I'll text you what we did, or we'll both text you. We'll message you.
Yeah, we'll let you know what we did tonight.
We made.
But tell me hi for me. I better get out there before somebody starts pouring their own beer.
Oh, Race, you got
it.
Cheers, Tom.
Cheers, Tom. And there he is. All right. Well, all right. We got the Whisperer on the show.
Yeah, it's good to see Tom.
Good to see Tom. And I got to catch up again. Vanessa said, "I'm all in for International Pirate Day."
Oh yeah.
She said, "Very cold during that storm here too. If the winds pick up, we'll hit blizzard levels." I'm assuming it was levels.
It was
levels. Right. Levels. What you call it? Doug Smith said, "What do you think of the easy path the Patriots have to get to the Super Bowl?"
Oh, because why did you do that? No. We can't stay on. We can't stay on too much longer.
No, we're not.
We're not going to get that. We're not going to
go. I will tell you this. Yes, it was an easy path. Yes, it's obviously easier now that Bo Nix is out.
Yep.
It's probably the easiest path any one particular team has gotten to get to the Super Bowl. But hey, you got to play the games that are in front of you, right?
And you got to win them. And not for nothing, when that game was over, when the game was over, the Denver game, I congratulated Doug Smith on the Patriots getting it to the Super Bowl.
To the Super Bowl, yeah, I felt the same way.
That was like there's with Bo Nix, I don't know there's as much of a chance.
100%. No, yeah. Well, you know what?
But then again, they didn't get the Giants much of a chance against the undefeated Patriots, now did they?
No, they did not. No. Thanks for bringing it up to Doug. That was, yeah. I would not. Maybe I probably would have done it. He also said making tiki drinks forces you to be a better bartender, and it is
true. Yeah.
Vanessa said, "Hi, Tom." She said, "Awesome." She said, "Ooh, peppermint, just in time for the incoming snowstorm."
There you go.
She said, "Hoping you're healing up well."
He does seem to be.
He seems to be, absolutely. Love the classic toddy. We'll need one with this weather, 100%. And then Vanessa said, "Go Pats." There you go.
There you go. She's in New England now.
She's in New England as well. Yeah, right now.
Yep.
So, of course, she used to live across the street from Yankee Stadium, but whatever. Very good. Very good. All right. Parting thoughts on your side, sir?
I'm really digging this toddy.
Yeah.
I'm really digging this. This is gonna this will wind up in the book.
Yeah, this one will too. And you gotta I'll make that one, you gotta make this one.
Okay.
Quick tiki thought. You might have said this before. I apologize if you did. I know we talked about both. I know we talked about syrup, the almond syrup, and we were talking about the Trader Vic's macadamia nut liqueur. Have you thought about replacing the syrup with the macadamia nut liqueur?
No, because they're very, very different.
They are, but it might add a little different complexity to one particular cocktail that might be a little bit more of the forward,
like a Mai Tai.
Right.
No, I haven't. To me, even though one's almond, one's macadamia, I don't. One's a liqueur, the other's a syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yes, they do.
They can't interchange, and I get it, right? But I was thinking, hey, you know what? You're a mad scientist when it comes to these drinks, right? So
but I haven't quite thought about doing anything like that. What I'm doing is I'm looking at drinks that might need a little bit of those nuts in it, and
those nuts.
Yeah, those nuts.
Not these nuts.
No, those nuts. Not these nuts. And I'm working on one right now, but to stand up to that sweetness and the nuttiness of macadamia nut liqueur, you've got to really use some powerful rum. So I'm working on one right now that includes Demerara rum, Demerara 151, and Pussers as blended as the base with the macadamia. And I'm starting to dial something in right now, and I'm really freaking close. I think all I do is add a little lime to what I was doing, and I think it'll work.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, try that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me know if it does, and I'll do the same.
Yeah. I've got the recipe written down because I did it without the lime, and you know what this needs? This actually does need a little lime. So I think this orange juice, the macadamia liqueur, and got to add the lime. And I forget what else I put in it. There might be a little pimento dram in it. I forget now.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, by the way, I meant to show this before, and I didn't. This is my Glencairn. This is from Bully Boy.
From Boston.
Yeah. How's your Amaro Barbaro bottle?
What about now?
Your Amaro Barbaro bottle I brought you back from.
Oh well, I've used that. I've used that in place of Campari in a Negroni.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I've used it in place of sweet vermouth in a Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
What else have I done it? I haven't tried it in a tiki yet. No, I did put it in. No, I didn't. I forgot what I tried it. There was another Amaro forward drink that I tried. It may have been one of the tiki drinks that I used it.
I used it. I use it occasionally. I use it in a Boulevardier.
Mm. So, well, that's gone now. So, both my drinks are empty.
Both your drinks are empty. All right.
So,
gotcha.
Now, do you have any parting thoughts, my friend?
Parting thoughts are, we've been remiss on shows. It was the holidays. It's been difficult, to tie this down, but we're going to be back to at least once a month. Last Thursday-ish, second to last Thursday-ish of the month.
Yeah, we'll see. That's John and I, and Tom and John will be doing once a month as well on a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday, right? Yeah.
So you'll see John twice a month in this format, me once a month on this format, and Tom once a month on this format.
Exactly.
So John and I will talk about what the challenge will be for next month.
Mm-hmm.
So the last show was Tiki. This was Toddy. So we'll figure out something for next month.
Tiki, Toddy, something with a T and another vowel.
Ricky Tiki Tavi.
Ricky Tiki Toddy, right?
Ricky Tiki Toddy. There you go.
Ricky Tiki Toddy.
Man, taking
a blend of a gin Ricky, a tiki drink, and a hot toddy.
I was thinking just a hot toddy and the Serpent's Fang classic tiki drink.
Oh, we could do that too, yeah.
There you go. Where the toddy is playing the mongoose, which is Ricky Tiki Toddy,
right?
And taking on the Cobra.
I like that. All right. Well, we'll think of something. And in the meanwhile, next Tuesday on the Logroom Guys show, we'll have Trogs from Pennsylvania, from Hershey, Pennsylvania, as a matter of fact.
I've heard of them
on the show, yeah. And we'll be focused on we'll be talking about the brewery, and we'll be drinking several Trogs beers, of course, but we'll definitely be focused on Nugget Nectar because
if I can come across it.
It's Nugget Nectar time of year. Were you going to venture out, to Union County on Saturday, or are you keeping it close to the vest the weekend?
I really, really don't know what we're going to do on Saturday, but we got to get out of the freaking house on Saturday if we're not going to be able to go anywhere on Sunday. So we'll be somewhere.
Or you probably won't be able to get out on Monday either, to be honest with you. So.
Yeah, I plan on working from home on Monday.
There you go. Good idea. All right.
Alrighty, folks.
All right. So that is it for this particular. Hold on. There we go. I had to look for the wrong one. There we go. There we go. We'll talk to you at some point. It's probably going to be a couple weeks. Tom and I will be on a show, and then probably 2 weeks later, Dave and I will be on a show, and then so forth and so on. And occasionally, the three of us will all be on together.
That could possibly happen.
That could possibly happen. So one way or the other, the show will continue, and we got a lot of good ideas.
Getcha.
Exactly. We got a lot of good ideas coming up for 2026, and we're looking forward to the book, and we're hoping that we can get it together by the end of this year, the holiday season for this year. But we'll keep you posted.
We'll see.
We'll let you.
We'll see. We
don't want to release anything that's not finished, right?
Right. When the show stalled for a little bit, so we're a little shy on recipes. So we got to build some more.
You're a little shy. I'm not. You're not shy. You're one of the least shy people.
Yeah, I'm a little introverted.
That's fine. All right. Fair enough. All right. And hold on one second. Vanessa, there's a couple more comments. Vanessa Kitty said, "Go Yankees." I was a fan of them.
Nice.
And Doug Smith said, "Check group chat." Okay, we will since we sign off.
Oh crap! The group chat. I've had all of my Facebook chats muted for like a week and a half, and I forgot to unmute the damn thing.
Unmute them. All right. So we go check on that note. On that note for today, though, we will wrap up the show. We want to thank everybody for watching, and for those of you just listening to the audio podcast, thank you for listening. Don't forget to visit our website. All of the End of Chaser info is always located on the Logroom Guys. The Logroom Guys show website, www.logroom.com. That's LAGERROOM.com. And please remember, like us and follow us on Facebook at End of Chaser. And of course, all of the shows are available on YouTube as well on the Logroom channel. They're also on the Artisan Spirits Fest Facebook page as well. Remember, we go live with the video podcast on Facebook and YouTube every other Wednesday night and every other Thursday night from the Wednesdays. Actually, once on a Wednesday, I have to redo this outro. So it's been a while since I wrote this, but once a month on a Wednesday and once a month on a Thursday.
You're screwing up so badly. They're coming to get you.
You're coming to get me. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Every once a month on a Wednesday and once a month on a Thursday, but every other week. There you go. That's the idea. Anyway, and for those of you who just want to listen to the audio podcast, you could do so on our audio host Spreaker, as well as iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Odyssey, Audible, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music Podcasts.
That's what was in the group.
iTunes Music, YouTube Music, Podcast Addict, Castbox, Deezer, Podchaser, Listen Notes. Pretty much anywhere you can find audio podcasts, you will find the Logroom Guys script, the Logroom Guys, the And the Chaser Beer Podcast. The And the Chaser Podcast. Stop showing me things and I got to take my eyes off the page.
Man, I thought you screwed up the outro on Tuesday badly, but
well, I had to do that one from memory because it wouldn't load on my phone, and the computer.
No, I thought you made the excuse that you were looking at an old one.
I was looking at an old one, so I had to remember the changes that I was doing. I used that as a crutch, but in any event, pretty much anywhere you'll be able to find audio podcasts, you'll be able to find the End of Chaser podcast. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to one or more of those feeds, and you will never miss a show. Again, thanks for following along with us. Have a great rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. And we will talk to you in a couple weeks-ish. Just check out everything. We're going to post it here. We'll let you know when we're going live again. We'll talk to you soon, folks. Take care. Cheers.
Everybody, stay safe out there.
Stay safe. Yes, stay safe this weekend. If you're anywhere in the eastern half of the United States, it's getting buried in snow. Be safe.